I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you, Prime Minister, for securing a third successive term in the Jamaica's general election held on the 3rd of September, 2025. In what was undeniably a closely contested race, your leadership, vision, and commitment to the people of Jamaica have once again earned the trust of the electorate, marking a historic achievement as the first Jamaica Labour Party leader to be re-elected 3 consecutive times.
It is not your birth that makes you Jamaican. It is the choices you make.
Hello guys, welcome back to Auntie Yami channel. How are you? How are you doing? Oh my God. Today I'm going to surprise you with something. I'm gonna use the Prime Minister's statement he made during the debate. What did he say? I remember it caused controversy, but today I'm going to connect that with Kamala Harris. As you know, Kamala Harris is half Indian, half Jamaican. Jamaicans in the house. Do you agree with that? Was Kamala Harris born in Jamaica? Let's continue. The Prime Minister on his debate, he said, it's not your birth place that makes you Jamaican. It's your choices you choose. It's the choices you make, sorry. And I've been thinking about this. Then I came up with an example of Kamala Harris, who claimed that she is half Jamaican and half Indian. And this is reality. It's not just a claim. And she is proud of who she is. And she is proud of Jamaica. So, what I'm saying here is like, I'm agreeing with what Prime Minister Holiness said. Because there are a lot of Jamaicans who were born abroad, but they still claim that they are Jamaican. And they can easily even acquire Jamaican passport. But it's not about the passport. It's about how you think about that country. How you accept yourself. It's how you make your choices. Because no one is going to force you to become Jamaican if you don't want. But no one will even stop you if you make that choice. That, do you know what? Even if I was born in USA, even if I was born in China, even if I was born in England, but I want to follow my roots. I want to be proud of my roots. This is what we call being proud of your roots. Now, I came across some videos where Kamala Harris has been talking about her roots in Jamaica. And you can see she is proud of it. And even on 2022, the time she made the Prime Minister, Andrew Hoynes, Kamala Harris was so happy to even show her true feelings about her Jamaican roots. She is proud of Jamaican roots. She is proud of her Asian roots. But it doesn't stop her not to say, I am half black and half Indian. That's her choice. It was easy for her to bury everything about Jamaica. It was easy for her to bury everything about India. But at the end of the day, she is proud of her roots from her dad. Kamala Harris' dad, as you know, is Jamaican American, but still Jamaican. Because even Kamala Harris' cousin, who is Jamaican, has been giving us a lot, telling us a lot about how Kamala grew up. What is it about Kamala Harris? And we respect that, because at the end of the day, there's still family in Jamaica who recognizes Kamala Harris. She might be born in America, but she's not forgetting her roots. She grew up much with her mom, but she doesn't stop. It doesn't make her forget her Jamaican roots. And you want to believe that she loves curry goat, jerk chicken, and she can even use the term yaman. That's why she is an example to what Prime Minister Holiness meant, because some of you did not understand well. But we are going to play more videos of Kamala Harris being proud of her Jamaican roots, and also we are going to play video where Prime Minister Holiness made that speech about it's not your birthright that makes you Jamaican. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. You know what? Sometimes we need to understand. There are people in Jamaica who were not born in Jamaica, who are not Jamaican, but now they've got Jamaican citizenship. That's their choice. They've got their own countries, but they chose Jamaica. There are people here in diaspora who came from other countries like me, but now I'm a British citizen. That's my choice. That's the choice I made. But there are other people here who are also from other countries who are still holding their birthright passport, and they are also British. That's what we call dual citizenship. That's their choice. It doesn't mean that you have to be 100%. So let's continue by watching these videos as we subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Mr. Prime Minister, I want to warmly welcome you again. It has been not since 1995 that a Prime Minister of Jamaica has visited the White House. And so President Joe Biden and I are very honored and very excited about your presence here today to reaffirm the strength of the relationship between the United States and Jamaica and the Caribbean as a whole, but also on this, the 60th anniversary, not only of Jamaica's independence, but of the diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and the United States. As I told the Prime Minister privately, and I will say it again publicly, this is a very important relationship to the United States. We take very seriously our membership in the Western Hemisphere, and we are acutely aware of the interconnection and interdependence between the United States and Jamaica. As a point of personal privilege, I grew up going to Jamaica. My family, half of my family is from St. Ann Parish in Jamaica, and I know I share that history with millions of Americans who have their roots through the generations in Jamaica. In addition to, of course, then those people-to-people ties between the United States and Jamaica, as I said, in context of being neighbors in the Western Hemisphere, we have a long-standing strategic relationship.
I'm not fizzled by what Donald Trump has to say. You know, her mother is an Indian, right? Her father is Jamaican. So she can't just turn black. She has it within her. This is Kamala Harris, and this is me. This is Donald, and I think that's Kamala. This one was taken at her grandmother's home. Very smart. Ask a lot of questions from babyhood. They would ask you things that I didn't even know about. She used to jump off the little cliffs and so on and play. So this is the community area. We are from Jamaica once more again, and it's Jamaica to the world. So it's a happy moment. Even talking to you now, I feel some sort of tears from my eyes too. You know, it's like tears of joy, you know.
Your father, Donald
Yes.
Harris, also an immigrant,
Yes.
born in Jamaica,
Yeah.
an economics professor at Stanford.
Correct.
And let's keep in mind, she comes from some brainiac parents. Your mom got her PhD the year you were born.
Correct.
Just put that out there. So now your dad comes to the United States from Jamaica.
Yeah. My father was equally brilliant, and is. He was a national scholar in Jamaica. He earned his way and up and out and came to the United States and to Berkeley to study economics. And my parents met when they were active in the civil rights movement.
Your father, economics professor, Stanford, they meet at Berkeley. They have you and Maya, and you loved going to the park.
Yes.
And your mom would, correct me if I'm wrong, would put limits on you in terms of like how far you could go, whatever. And your dad would say to you, run.
Yeah.
Run, Kamala, run.
That's right. He would say, do not be afraid. Let her go. Let her go. Let her run. You run as fast as you can. You run as far as you want. And I believe that his whole purpose was to say, do not be afraid and be fearless and run and run. And do not be afraid of falling. Do not let anybody.
Just here to announce what everybody already knows, that Kamala Harris is half Jamaican. That's it. She should just get your vote automatically. You don't need to know anything else. She's half Jamaican. That's the only thing you need to know.
Not only of Jamaica's independence, but of the diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and the United States. As I told the Prime Minister...
And the side of PNP, they used lies, defamation, and spread false rumors just to make sure that JLP doesn't return third term. This is what they do use. So, as we can see, Kamala Harris is proud to be Jamaican. Andrew Holness is proud to be Jamaican. And we can call him real Jamaican, full Jamaican. Why? Because he is true Jamaican, because he was born in Jamaica. He was raised up in Jamaica. And he knows more about Jamaica. But what the Prime Minister was saying is not because of the birthright. It's true. Maybe he can even go somewhere and get citizenship and choose to be a full citizen of that country. But it doesn't matter, he's still Jamaican. So it's not about the birthright. It's the choices. What choices do people make? He will go maybe to USA and claim US citizenship. I'm just giving example. But all his mind, his choices, he'll be choosing Jamaica. This is what happened. Kamala Harris, it doesn't stop her to be a Jamaican just because she wasn't born in Jamaica. It's about her choices. Even if she's chosen to contest for American presidency, but she still have that Jamaican blood. So she'll be even remembered as a half Jamaican and a half Indian, but born in America. So what I'm saying here is like, people got it wrong. It's about the choices. She's made her choice, Kamala Harris, that she wants to stand presidency in US. That's her choice. If she can wake up today, say that, you know what, I've changed. Now I want to go to Jamaica. I'll choose Jamaica and contest for prime minister. It's her choice. This is what happens. That's why Prime Minister Hoynes was talking about choices. It's about the choice you make. A lot of us, even the people who were not happy with that statement, you've got your choices you make. The choices we make, they are the ones who will classify who we are. It's not about other people's choices. No one cannot choose something for you. It has to be you, especially when you are a grown-up person. It's different from young people. So let's continue to hear much about Kamala Harris. I know each and every one of you wants to know much about Kamala Harris. Have we seen her father? Let's see what she's telling us about how she grew up, about her roots in Jamaica, about her roots in India, what happened and what went wrong. Who is this father? Because she is really happy with what her father was telling her. And even the mother, they were all motivating her. They were all her role models. And what did she say? She said, my father used to encourage me. Her father used to encourage her. Her father used to tell her to stand up for herself. Her father used to tell her to become strong. Don't get scared. And do you know what? Despite her loss, Harris continues to hold considerable influence. A poll from March 2025, only this year, shows she is the current favorite among potential Democratic candidates for 2028 presidential primary with 36% support. So you can see that up to now, they love her. And I know even you Jamaicans, you are proud of Kamala Harris. And I know about it. Because she is the daughter of your soil. She is part of your roots. And she still recognizes you. She still respects Jamaica. She still loves Jamaica. She still loves the touch, the cuisines of Jamaica. She is the daughter of Jamaica, whether we like it or not. The choices we make cannot deny our rights because she is there to support Jamaica. That's why the time she met our Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, she was so excited. She did not want to hide because Kamala Harris chose Jamaica. That's why she has to congratulate the Prime Minister Andrew Holness for his win, because she is part of Jamaica. She wants good for Jamaica. She wants Jamaica to have a leader whom she described the other time that this leader, I've never seen a leader who is stronger than this one, who is hardworking, who is energetic like Andrew Holness. And some of you was like, oh, it's AI. Even if it can be AI, but those are the words. Sometimes leaders, they talk to each other using phones. Sometimes using emails. They are also human beings like us. Being the daughter of Jamaica, why not congratulating Andrew Holness, our Prime Minister? This is reality. Because she is proud of Jamaica. Let's listen to this.
Not only of Jamaica's independence, but of the diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and the United States. As I told the Prime Minister privately, and I will say it again publicly, this is a very important relationship to the United States. We take very seriously our membership in the Western Hemisphere, and we are acutely aware of the interconnection and interdependence between the United States and Jamaica. As a point of personal privilege, I grew up going to Jamaica. My family, half of my family is from St. Anne Parish in Jamaica, and I know I share that history with millions of Americans who have their roots through the generations in Jamaica. In addition to, of course, then those people-to-people ties between the United States and Jamaica, as I said, in context of being neighbors in the Western Hemisphere, we have a long-standing strategic relationship.
Favorite meal to cook?
Curry goat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. them gonna push and bring me back a goat and I cook it up. My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
This is Kamala Harris and her Jamaican father, Donald J. Harris. Now, recently on our YouTube, we did a feature exploring the Jamaican heritage of Mr. Harris. Not for any political purposes, because as a journalist, a YouTuber, and also a lover of history, our aim is always to be non-partisan, meaning we're not taking any political sides, right? But we also noticed that there were many comments questioning the Jamaican heritage of Mr. Harris. Now, I wanted to point out the difference between race and nationality. Yes, his nationality is a Jamaican. As it relates to race, however, do remember that Jamaica is a melting pot of cultures. So for many of us, myself included as a Jamaican, we have ancestors from Africa, we have ancestors from Europe, from Asia, right across the world, you name it. And that is actually the reason why our Jamaican motto is, out of many, one people. Now, I did notice that some of you were asking to see a video of Mr. Harris. We do have a short clip. This was him in 1989 when he was an economics professor at Stanford University.
To address some of the issues that these two speakers have raised by posing some questions of my own that I consider rather intriguing, in the hope that by so doing I could bring out some more general issues that lie behind the arguments and positions.
Donald Harris is the father of Kamala Harris. He is a Jamaican-American economist and professor at Stanford University, born in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica. In 1963, he came to the United States and earned a PhD from University of California, Berkeley. He met his wife Shyamala Gopalan, who is from India. They married and had 2 daughters, Kamala and...
Guys, I've been researching just to find evidence about what other sources are saying about the statement which was made by our Prime Minister Andrew Holness. This is what I found. Yes, it's true that simply being born on the island doesn't automatically make someone Jamaican. It's a combination of birth, heritage, and active choices and engagement with Jamaican culture that truly defines Jamaica identity. Citizenship by birth. Under Jamaican law, if you were born on the island after August 5th, 1962, you are a Jamaican citizen by birth. Beyond birth, the statement suggests that while birth is a significant factor, other elements are crucial for embodying Jamaica identity. Culture connection. This includes connecting with Jamaican heritage, culture, and choosing to actively identify as Jamaican, rather than just legal status of birth. The choices are what makes you Jamaican. Phrase highlights the idea of self-identification and the commitment to Jamaican culture, values, community, as seen as comments by Andrew Holness. So what the Prime Minister said, even sources around the world, they explained there was no problem. Guys, let's continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share as we continue to congratulate our Prime Minister Andrew Holness for 3rd term. And also, as we are always proud of the achievement of our daughter of this Jamaica, Kamala Harris. This is reality. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much to all my subscribers, both returning and new. Thank you for your support. Continue watching all my videos and enjoy and share them. And shower your aunt some love. As I always say, kindly shower your aunt Yani your love. Jamaicans, you are so blessed. I always say that. That's why I always say Jamaica is a brand. Your Prime Minister is a brand. And that brand is you Jamaicans. Because everything about Jamaica is a brand. Everything about Jamaica, everyone loves it. Just a t-shirt written Jamaica, everyone wants that t-shirt. Just KFC, as I said the other day, go and watch that video. Everyone loves KFC from Jamaica. And it's even a brand, global. Because the flavors, the seasoning, everything is Jamaican. What about the music? What about sports? What about tourism in Jamaica? Everyone loves Jamaican brand. That's why I always say you are so lucky to have a Prime Minister like Andrew Holness, and I know that's why you chose Jamaica to rule for 3rd term. Jamaicans knows what it's all about. They did not want to start all over again. That's why they chose Jamaica. Because they know that this Prime Minister is a brand. This Prime Minister is well known everywhere. When we talk about a brand, it's like he is viral. Like that video that goes viral. Because everyone talks about Andrew Holness. Everywhere I walk, I'm like, Oh, what is your channel all about? I say recently I've been campaigning, talking about Jamaican election. Do you know what someone said yesterday? My hairdresser said, oh, Andrew Hoynes won. So everyone knows about Jamaica. Congratulations once again, JLP and Prime Minister Andrew Hoynes. I know you are busy. You are resting. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for JLP to win because we have to work hard. There was no sleepless nights. Our Prime Minister needs to rest a bit. And the government and all the achievements, all the developments are still going on and on. As you saw yesterday, the buses, the school buses, Jamaicans are there. Watch my short video because I'm so excited with the buses. Jamaicans, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And you, my fellow Africans, wherever you are, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. All over the world, USA, everywhere. Don't forget to shower Auntie Yami with love as you watch this interesting video. More love and one love again. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Mwah.
From Kingston streets to the quiet hills, together in harmony, hear the joy